Hello, 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 everyone. Welcome to Good Vibes Lifestyle live stream with Leslie, all these L's. And I'm doing something special today, which I've never done before. So I use live stream. I'm able to stream out to Facebook, several accounts there, LinkedIn, YouTube, even Twitter. But TikTok is not on StreamYard yet. But I did a little hack here, and I've got my phone doing a live on TikTok. So hello, TikTok people. I'm not I'm not I'm recording the screen so that they can see the visuals and things. So you get a little bit of behind the scenes. So I have to kind of um, um, check out this TikTok. A little bit of a distraction, but trying something new. It's all about trying new things, learning new things, creating new neural pathways. So we're always improving our brain, exercising that brain, right? So welcome. So I'm Leslie Klein, and I host this weekly live stream. This is a casual version of what I do on my YouTube channel called it's at Raise Your Vibe and Thrive, the YouTube handle that is. But Good Vibes TV is my main show, and that's where I actually have more of a formal show. I interview different experts, and this week, this past actually every Sunday I drop a new episode at noon. So this past last week. Um, the episode was about conscious cannabis with Becca Williams, who is an uh, emotional liberation facilitator, and she talks about using microdosing of cannabis and also psilocybin, which are mushrooms. The mushrooms like psychedelic mushrooms. Well, microdosing of those in a setting that she facilitates, and she does it online. She's actually living in Portugal now. um, she has a whole training on it. She's a Kundalini yoga instructor, so she does a whole series of trainings and self healing using cannabis, uh, microdoses of it, and also psilocybin. So it's using plant medicine to heal from trauma and other ways to raise your vibration. So welcome to the Good Vibes Lifestyle and the Good Vibes Lifestyle movement. And I'm just checking over here every now and then for TikTok because it's a new thing. All right. So every week I talk a little bit about the moon and where we're at. So the full moon was this past weekend, and it was a tough one in Sagittarius, a lot of fire energy, and I know it impacted me a lot. If I was feeling very very tired, but I'm got my energy back, and so we're in the waning phase of the moon, all up until the new moon, which will happen in about 2 weeks, and also that's I believe near the summer solstice. But we'll talk more about that as we get closer. So the Good Vibes Lifestyle Movement is all about um, Dr. Hawkins' uh, chart. He has a map of consciousness chart that talks about where we vibrate and based on our emotions. So we know where we're vibrating, but based on what emotion we're feeling. So the Good Vibes Lifestyle is where you want to be in the area above courage and beyond, 200 up to 1,000. So willingness, acceptance, reason, love, joy, peace, enlightenment. That's the good vibe zone. Um, um, w- um, what's his name? Esther Hicks with Abraham Hicks. She has another type of emotional guidance scale, and it's very similar to this one. And again, it's about living in the good vibe zone in those higher vibrations. So this live stream I is where I want to share with you different tips of how to raise your vibration, and also share different information about metaphysics and whatever seems to be trending or a hot topic. Um, and I have some exciting things to share with you. But let's talk about what last week's tip was. It was about paying it forward, meaning doing an act of kindness and paying it forward. Because you know how karma works. What you put out is what you get back, and you get it back multiple. in multiples. So it's very important that we be conscious and aware of what energy, what thoughts, what information, what uh, energy, information, thoughts, words. What are we putting out there into the world? Because what we put out is what we'll get back, and that's what we get back in our lives. And this is how we create our reality. So last week, I was doing an example of paying it forward, and I was mentioning let's see, Celestial Circle. So let me put her website up. Celestial Circle is a metaphysical store in Palm Harbor, Florida, and the um, creative loafing, I guess it's called Best of the Best now. The Tampa Bay Times has a paper, and so they have. And I want to make sure you can see this. Yes, you can. Okay, and I'm on the page, and I'll put the link to the Best of the Best. What is it? Section, I guess, of the Tampa Bay Times paper. And what happens is you can vote for the metaphysical store of the area. And when I had a metaphysical store at Oak Trail Books, I was very blessed to have won the award, and I think I won it more than one time. So I want to pay it forward and let you know about Celestial Circle. If you know the store, if you live in the Palm Harbor, Tampa Bay area, you probably have been there. She's been around now for 12 years. So I'm going to show you. I am selecting and submitting a vote. And so, oh, didn't verify. Please refresh page. Okay. I'm going to try to vote. I had this sitting up here, so maybe that's why it didn't work. But I just wanted to show you. We are submitting a vote again. And you can vote all the way up until the 21st of June. You can vote every day, and this helps a small business out. Gina's my friend, and I'm trying to get her on here to do an interview, but she's so busy at the store, so we're still trying to work out a a schedule. But anyway, you can go to Celestial Circle, and I will put the website. The link to Best of the Bay so that you can vote for her. Help her get that classification. It's always a nice little feather to have in your cap, when you're a small business. And I really, love Gina and her store, Celestial Circle. And I know if you've been there, if you've been to her classes, or she has many different psychic readers there and healers, people doing Reiki, and they do aura photography. I just a wonderful little store, not little, it's a beautiful big store in Palm Harbor. So my paying forward is to let you know to promote her store and to promote her success. I believe she's actually looking for people to work in her store right now. So if that's something that's ever been on your bucket list, that you've liked to work in a metaphysical store, and especially she's looking for someone with a lot of skills in social media, definitely apply because the opening is there. So, all right. So that's all about Celestial Circle. Our tip last week was about paying it forward. So, and you can comment if you're watching on Facebook, um, even on TikTok, because I can see what's going on here on TikTok. Comment, and I can put your comments on the screen. We can converse a little bit. So if you have any questions, or if you've practiced a form of paying it forward this past week, or an act of kindness, or perhaps that's just a habit that you do all the time anyway, let me know about it, because it's always nice to know the good things that are happening in the world instead of focusing on the not so good things. So it's really interesting on this TikTok, getting all these people that want to come on board onto the broadcast, but that would really interrupt my flow, because so anyway, for TikTok for right now, I don't know how to do that, but maybe next time. But please watch and please comment. All right, so let's talk about this week's tip. This week's tip to raise your vibration so you can thrive, which is the whole premise behind Good Vibes TV and the Good Vibes lifestyle, is to consciously consume empowering and or enlightening media. Empowering or enlightening media. Sounds kind of funny, doesn't it? But so what am I talking about? When we empower, we make someone stronger and more confident, especially in controlling their life and claiming their rights. That's what the meaning of empowerment is. And to enlighten means to give greater knowledge and understanding about a subject or a situation. So when I'm talking about media, I'm talking about television, I'm talking about movies, I'm talking about videos, I'm talking about whatever you're consuming online digitally, any kind of media, even music. What are you consuming? And you know being aware of what information are you putting into your system, into your body, because garbage in, garbage out. So we want to, just like we want to nourish our bodies with healthy food, we want to nourish our minds, our emotions, our inner world with healthy things, higher vibrating things, so that we have a higher vibrating life. Okay, and I actually have a suggestion of a movie that's coming out with Dr. Stephen Greer. I'm not sure if you know him, but he's leading a ufologist, UFOs as in ETs, for like the past 30 years. And he's got like, this is his fourth documentary movie. And what he has been studying over the years are contact with UFOs, with extraterrestrials, with who many people, especially like Native Americans, call them our star family, right? Because if we see our world as a global community, it's not just global community of humans; it's a global community of all sentient beings, right? The animals, the trees, everything vibrates, everything has, chi to it, energy to it, kind of life force to it. So, there are beings that we don't see that are extraterrestrial, not from this earth. And we as a people have been wanting to know this information for a long time. And Dr. Stephen Greer, bless his heart, he has been pursuing this information. So all kinds of intelligence agent people have been coming out and giving him information. And the Lost Century movie is just came out. Here is his website, and what I'm going to do is actually go to his website here so you can see. Here's his website. You can see, make sure you can see the whole thing here. Oh, I don't have it up yet. There we go. Okay. So here's his website. You go to seriousdisclosure.com. And not only does he have this movie coming out, The Lost Century and How to Reclaim It, this is all about the technologies that have been present, that have been over the last 100 years. Um, I'm sorry, I'm getting distracted. Looking at this, I'm trying to find the right page for you. Okay. There we go. The Lost Century. Actually, what I want to do is see if I can play the trailer, because it is here, because it does a lot better job. So let's see if I can play this. Will it play? I had it before. All right, here it is.
No. Unidentified.
Oops. Start that again.
No. Unidentified flying objects is an obfuscating term.
This is an alternative energy and propulsion device. Between the late 1800s and now, the ingenious inventions and sciences have all been ruthlessly suppressed, confiscated.
It reads like a James Bond movie, but it's real. They happened here in the United States.
We mastered gravity control here on Earth, not extraterrestrial. These are projects that are off the radar, even of the people who manage the Black Project.
When someone asks me how bad is the crisis, I kind of don't know where to begin. So there's something nefarious afoot.
These technologies would end fossil fuels, pollution, and poverty overnight.
That's pretty intriguing.
This lost century of technologies that have existed, that have vanished, is the biggest cover-up and scandal in the history of the world.
So there it is.
No.
Okay. So he is having, not only is that movie dropping, but he is also having, let me find it here. I'm getting there. Okay, here we go. Share this tab instead. Okay. He is also having this historic disclosure conference and the screening of the Lost Century movie this weekend. And then on Monday is when he's having the National Press Club event at 2 o'clock. Now, that will be live streamed for free on all those different social media. So you can go to his YouTube channel or his Facebook page, and they will do, and you'll see that there. And I'll be promoting it again, but that's coming up this Monday. But I wanted to share with you what the agenda is for this weekend. So on Saturday, Michael Schratt, he's has some ET vehicle crash retrieval cases that he'll be discussing, and he does more of a presentation later that day about the covert man-made crafts versus ET crafts, because Dr. Greer has found out that there are ARVs, which is they're UFOs basically that are man-made. And the military, and this is the big whole controversy, the military has been using those to transport drugs, and it's a whole big conspiracy thing. So on Monday, actually, these whistleblowers who know about all of this stuff will be sharing that this weekend. And you can actually watch this webinar live this weekend, but there is a fee of $99. So you can actually watch this. Then Dr. Greer, the first day, he talks about the Disclosure Project, the Intelligence Archive. So he's archived tons and tons of data, and he's been trying to get our government, our congressmen and stuff, aware of what's been happening, because it's been happening outside of the constitutional parameters. So it's illegal, and we have to rein them in. Um, um, so let's see what else. Extensive military, corporate, and top secret witness list. He's going to talk about facilities, new top secret witness cases. So anyway, there's a whole bunch right here. And then the second day, they talk all, so if you're into UFOs, national security stuff, new energy, free energy, alien technology, all this stuff, you may want to go to this conference this weekend. And I don't mean, you may have the means to just show up and go, because you can. They have, here we go. Here we go. It is in DC. Of course, you can get those. But for the 2-day webinar, you can get the webinar for $99 and attend all of that. But if you don't want to do that, just go on, where is it? On Monday is when they have the National Press Club event. And let me get back to my screen here. Yeah. Let me give you, so it's this Monday from 2 to 3:30, and it will be streamed like everywhere. So I wanted you to know about this because it really is important. So you can actually watch the movie. I linked it in my Amazon store. So if you go to good-vibes.tv or leslieklein.com, you'll see a little shop Amazon. And I actually put not only his last movie on there on a list, and the movie, you can get the SD version for, I think it's $14.99. So you can actually get the movie right away. But the 3 previous movies I put on there too, and they're free. You can actually watch them on Amazon Prime. So you can go to either of those websites, and I will also put a link to that in the description below. I also can encourage you to go to his website, which again is the seriousdisclosure.com is his main website where you can get all his stuff. You can also order the movie there, and also sign up for all of those different activities for the weekend. But I thought you would want to know about this disclosure this weekend and on Monday specifically. So watch this weekend webinar if you want to for the $99, or watch the free press club conference on Monday. It's at 2 o'clock, and they're actually looking for lawyers too. So if you have an interest in, the whole UFO area, and you're a lawyer and looking to do some pro bono work, they're looking. They have a legal team, because they're actually suing the government, doing some kind of RICO, and he'll be talking about that this weekend as well. So I haven't, this is all brand new information that we'll all be finding out this weekend, and I'll share more as I find out too. But yeah, there's a whole big effort to sue the government to, disclose what's been going on with not only, free energy technology, which is what the movie is about, the lost century, and how to reclaim it. And I haven't watched the movie yet. I plan to do it later tonight because it just came out, I think, on the 6th, just 2 days ago. But it's something worth watching and enlightening yourself and empowering yourself. So again, this week's tip is to empower yourself, by consciously consuming your media and looking for in media that enlightens you and empowers you. All right. So I don't see any comments today. Let's see. So my next episode of Good Vibes TV drops on noon this Sunday, June 11th, and I will be interviewing the mindful seer, Kristen Gieslin. She's a psychic medium, and she's also a Buddhist, and she talks about Beism. So it's a very interesting conversation and show. She actually does a reading that kind of applies to the viewer. So check it out. You can actually sign up early and get a notification when it releases, when it premieres. All right. So if you have any comments, feel free to put them in the comment box. My main focus today was to let you know about the Lost Century movie and the Disclosure Press Club event this weekend and this Monday. So I hope you can attend those. So I don't have a whole lot more to say, and I'm not sure how TikTok people are watching, but either way, I'm glad you're here, and I thank you for your time, and I hope what I've shared with you may have been of some interest, of something that has enlightened you and encouraged you to live in the good vibes zone. So I will bid you adieu and show you here are my social media handles in case you want to reach out to me in any of these kinds of ways. Feel free to go to my different websites, and thank you for watching. So have a wonderful day, and hope to see you somewhere this weekend or Monday watching the Disclosure conference. So have a wonderful day and weekend. Peace out, everyone.